September 26, 2022. How's it going, guys? Got another video for you. Well, I've been looking for a couple dance partners. Still haven't found anything what I'm looking for yet. And on top of that, I put my name out there on some of these dating sites, kind of between just the free ones like Facebook, and got on Instagram, a few of the other ones. But this is where it really gets weird. Okay, and this is what we're going to talk about today, about Facebook. Now, you get in Facebook and you scroll through, and I tell you, I bet I've scrolled through, I don't know, probably 1,000 photos. And out of those 1,000 photos, I only found I'd say about 13 to send something to. Not good, guys. Now, let me explain why that is. These ladies here have let themselves go so bad. Lots of them are so obese, they can't get around like they need to be. Two, the other ones are druggies, and a lot of them want to smoke weed all the time. They say they're 420 friendly. It even says, we're 420 friendly, or I'm looking for 420. And then they got other ones in there that says that they're polymorphs. They're hooked into the stuff like that. Everybody to each his own. But the thing that's even worse on all this is how much they look, the age that they look. Now, when you look at some of these, now, like I say, that's why I said that I wouldn't go out with anybody over the age of about 45 to 47. I just won't do it. But the problem of it is, the ones even there look like they're about 60 in the face. And not good. I mean, just not good. Now, what's weird, and this is what I get looking at. And see, you sit there, you look through them so much, and they're all wrinkled in the face and everything. But a lot of them said that they didn't smoke. Now, this is where it gets weird. Okay, everybody, believes that smoking ages you, which I think it probably does some. But out of the 14 ladies that I picked, they didn't have hardly no wrinkles. And or 13, around 13 or 14 or whatever it was there. What was weird about this is that out of that, 9 of them smoked. And they had no wrinkles. Now, what are the other ones doing if they're not smoking regular cigarettes that's aging them at that rate? And it's got to be drugs. There's no other way around it. There's no way that they could be like I say. And the heavy fat set ones, the thing of it is, even some of them are wrinkled real bad, even if they weigh 300 or 400 pounds. Not what I'm looking for, though. But to go on and get on with this, where this is going, there's more. So I get thinking, okay, I thought, maybe I should change my description up some, a little bit more. I said, I basically said what I was looking for, a positive person that basically it talked about my hobbies. I like to walk, like to jog, like to swim, like to dance, like about any kind of music, anything like that. I do Reiki, Tai Chi, a little bit of everything. So I go back in there, and it only gives you 500, letters or whatever. So I had to cut some of it out. So I got thinking about back when I used to precision dance. And I got thinking about how the ladies were, some of the ones that were better than others, how they danced. So I get thinking. Now, I mean, all different nationalities are different ways. I'm I'm not very hot on any Germans. I was married to a German gal. I don't really, if I ever get together again, I don't want to get back in that at all. I'll put it that way. But, so I get thinking about this, like I said, about dancing. Now, I've danced with gals from India. I've danced from gals with Russia. I've danced with gals from Japan. And the Japanese gals, and I'm going to tell you something. The problem about Japanese gals, they're very, very picky. I mean, like I say, I was dancing at this one deal. And it wasn't, I'm not dancing for competition, okay? And the Japanese gals, problem with this is they can't loosen up. They just can't loosen up in that sense because they're not, I don't know. I mean, anyway, I was dancing with this one gal, and these are people that actually go on cruises, take people on cruises and dance with them, okay? And they make money doing this. They go and they teach classes on big cruise liners and stuff like that. But see, I'm doing all this, and I got really good at it, and I was doing it just for fun. But see, when it becomes such a deal where it's, you know, it's like demanding, or you have, you know, it's like being in a bowling league. I once was in a bowling league too, and I enjoyed it. But when people, if somebody throws one gutter ball or something, it's like, oh my God, you know, it's the end of the world. Well, here you go again. Not good, guys. You know, then it's no fun no more, and I don't like stuff like that. I like to go do stuff for fun. But anyway, getting back to the Japanese gal, she said I was a little bit, about a quarter step off. And I told her, I said, well, now look, I'm not getting paid anything to do this. I'm doing this for fun. I do this for enjoyment, not for, you know. But very precise. Nothing wrong with that. Everybody has their own thing. Then I got thinking, well, the Russian gals weren't bad. I danced with some Russian gals here. A place over on Metcalf, I danced with some rock and roll Russian gals, and I danced with a gal that was, actually, she was a man hater. She'd go out and lead guys on, and then she'd never do anything else with them, get a lot of money from them and stuff. Never learned how to speak good English all the way either. I mean, and she was a translator on top of it. What do you think of that, guys? But the problem with this is, so what I was going to say, so I get on Facebook, I thought, okay, so I'm going to say, I prefer Russian or maybe Korean ladies, okay? So, oh my God, that set off like bells and whistles, like nuclear warhead had just been launched or something. Oh my God. And it locked the Facebook deal up. Now what in the world on that? So it comes up with the deal that says, we need a selfie of you to make sure you are who you say you are. It's like, okay. So I'm still waiting. And I'll show this to you guys. This is even funny. But I got thinking, well now, why in the world would that be a big red flag? We got big old fat gals smoking bongs on Facebook. Other ones saying that they want to be in groups of 420 smoking weed. And all the, like I say, polymorphs groups, all that. Let's see, I don't see if you guys can see this or not. Let's see if you can see that. That's what it come back. Now, I've already been, maybe you got to wait like 72 hours or something. I don't know. But this thing was like the AI was watching you. They had you turn your head to the left and turn your head to the right. And it's like, what in the world are they doing? Now that's crazy. And I'm thinking, that just doesn't make sense. And there's groups, other groups here that don't like the other groups. The Germans don't like the Koreans, but the Koreans got money. I mean, the South Koreans, they got money. They don't like them because of the car industry. They fight back and forth about all the big stuff like that and stuff. But that wasn't what this is. Think of it was, I just thought, well, Russian ladies dance pretty good. Korean gals dance pretty good. So I thought, well, and they're not so meticulous, picky as the other ones. So I thought, well, you know. But it locked it up, guys. So, one other note on this, guys. I was going to post something else before they locked it up, but I never got to. Because I thought, well, they're doing all this stuff. They're posting all this stuff. So, you get these gals, and they post pictures, maybe they were 16 or 18 or some shit. I don't know, because the thing of it is what the pictures that they show and the pictures later on are nothing compared to that. Okay? Even like the ones they'll show, they'll say, okay, you go look at the first few pictures, and they might, you know, if they're not wrinkled in the face and they don't look obese, but then you get down to the last 1 or 2 photos and they've gained like 100 or 200 pounds. So I was gonna post, what I did is, like, if I was in my swim trunks or something, I took a picture of myself. I had my jeans stuff on, everything. I thought, well, I'll take a picture of a recent deal to show that I'm not obese or anything like that. Like, you know, they are. And I sure wouldn't take anything like that. But, okay, now here's what I was going to post. If you guys can see that or not. I'm down here in the shade a little bit trying to, but that's me. I'm not, like I say, I fluctuate between 12 and 15 pounds overweight, but if I get down to my ideal weight, the thing of it is, let's see if I can show that again. If I get down to my ideal weight, I look like a skeleton in the face. Don't like that at all. I don't think it's hard out here to do that, but anyway, didn't even get to post that. And I thought that was just kind of funny, that Facebook. I thought, here they got all the ones here doing their weed, all the other stuff. Got their polymorphs group, where all the guys and gals getting it on together. And then the only thing I said is, well, I'd prefer a Russian or a Korean lady, and that locked that baby up quicker than anything. And you don't think they're not watching? That is funny, guys. Oh my God. I actually danced with a gal one night over here off Metcalf. It was funny too, that she was a bartender, and they had a lot of good rock bands who went over at this place too. And she gave me a pat. She said, come back to the deal next week, and we're going to have so and so band here. And I said, I'll give you the password. Yeah, they'll let you in for free. I thought, okay. So I get there, and I mean, this is like going in through the KGB or something. I go in and say, the password. Said, where did you hear that? I said, well, the lady that works here. I said, one of them. They said they told me I could get in. So these guys, they go back and they talk, and then they come back, and I don't know, I can't remember if she was there or not or whatever. Come back, and then I think she was there. And then finally, they said, yeah, we'll go ahead and let you in. I said, well, I don't care. I said, I can pay. I said, I can pay to get in, though. She just told me, that's what she told me. I said, it don't matter to me, you know. But I just thought about, these things here are just nuts. And there's a lot of nuts out there, guys. Anyway, just another video.